got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. See, don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
To the Dennis Robbins Riley show, a bit different from straight from the fan's mouth. I'm here with my little buddy Ryan from Cinnamon Dinner.
I'll do.
I'm just going to talk about, when I was a mod and what we like about the mods and Northern Soul and
keeping the faith.
And keeping the faith about it.
Yeah.
Because it's coming back in fashion very, very quickly, I believe. I can tell by Ryan's haircut.
And the shirt.
You cut that at the council.
That's to get that one in, didn't I? That's to get that one in.
How are you anyway, mate?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Yeah, I mean, when people talk about mods and everything, I mean, I was going back when I think it was about 1983, 84 when I first started.
Well, that's quite late then for the mods, really, isn't it?
Well, no, because I was only 13 and 14.
True,
mate,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was just getting on the old bandwagon of the specials and madness and people like that, two-tone music. But it was a very good time for us growing up as a kid and listening to the music. But obviously, we don't have the music like it is today, where you've all got iPods and this, that, and the other. Ours was like CDs and vinyls, 12 inches and stuff like that. So it was very
45s.
Yeah, it was a very they were very collectible items. Well, they would be now, wouldn't they? If they still had mine, they're worth a fortune.
I've got a few myself, but
I mean, it's like the old music, the mod music and that. It was, it was smartly dressed, casual boys and girls, and we had some good fun days and some good proper parties when we were young. It was. I wish we could have them days back, but you can't now, can you? Live and learn.
Right.
But yeah, I've had some great memories of being a young mod with friends, Gary Burgess, John Hutton,
Lindsay Shaw, Gaynor Hardesty, all them are modettes we used to call them.
Modettes, but it were funny, Alison Macmillan, here's another one, but they weren't quite modettes, but we just liked the music and like the smart dress and stuff. But it was funny because none of us were out with these girls. I was just like one gang, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There was no boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. It was just all mates and getting drunk on a Friday night and stuff like that with a bottle of cider with an hole in it and a cigarette ash in it. You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone ever does that anymore. But that's what it used to be like when we were kids. And that, and just knock around and play sort of music and parties and stuff, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Going to town and buying badges for your coats and big target of the Who on the back of your fishtail. Stuff like that. You got a fishtail, haven't you,
I've got
mate?
a fishtail, yeah.
Is this your show or mine? Because I don't think you've said anything yet.
No, I'm just intrigued on your past, mate.
My past, yeah.
With your mods.
The mods, yeah. I mean, obviously because we were teenagers, we didn't know really nothing about it, but we did get onto the music, like obviously with Quadrophenia. was a massive effect on us because everyone loved Quadrophenia.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And people, it's still one of the top films now.
Well, we used a clip of it there for the opening of the show.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
so.
I mean, I remember my mate John Otten. He always wanted to be Jimmy Alvey, you know, the
Jimmy,
cool,
yeah.
like, but he wasn't really cool, was he? Because I wanted to be Ace. He was the cooler one. You know, do you know what I mean? It was stinging it out the police. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was quite funny how we used to model ourselves on some of these actors, and everyone used to fancy Leslie Ash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who was the actress in it? Who was getting a knee trembling at back Ginnell? You know what I mean? That was,
Jimmy.
yeah, by Jimmy, which was pretty thingy them days. You know what I mean? To see that on a TV program or on a movie, really, and it was quite an effect on us. To be fair, as young kids, everyone wanted a Ginnell. You know what I mean? Let's get a girl and get her in a Ginnell. That's what it, you know. Then that's what it was based on, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was quite funny. Yeah, are we going to go to a little track?
We'll go to a track. We'll go to the specials. Too much, too young, eh?
Good man.
Yeah.
You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me. No, not doing no more picnic. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a son when you should be having fun with me. We don't want no more picnic. Ain't he cute? No, he ain't. He's just another burden on the welfare state. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me. Call me immature, call me a poser. I'd love to spread manure in your bed of roses. Don't wanna be rich, don't wanna be famous, but I'd really hate to have the same name as you. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me. We the birth control, we no wanna picnic. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're chained to the cookers, making currant buns for tea. Ain't you heard of the starving millions? Ain't you heard of contraception? Do you really wanna program Done too much, much too young. Now you're chained to the cooker, making beans on toast for tea. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me.
Oh no, no giving no more picnic.
You've done too much, much too young. Now you're staying every night watching programs on TV. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married to a man when you could be having fun with
We
me.
don't want, we don't want, we don't want no more picnic.
You've done too much, much too young. Now you're chained to the cooker, making cheese on toast for
No
tea.
kiwi, no kiwi, no kiwi, no more picnic.
You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with me. You've done too much, much too young. Now you're staying every night watching programs on TV.
Oh no, no kiwi, no more picnic.
You've done too much, much too young. Now you're married with a son when you should be having fun with me.
Oh no, no kiwi, no more picnic.
I was the specials with Too Much Too Young. So we've got Dennis here, like we said, talking about his own mod days. You're going to tell us about the gear you used to wear.
The gear, yeah, well, you know, I mean, we didn't really have that much them days, families, you know what I mean? So cash was a little bit tight, but, you know, we used to wear like fadder pants, you know, nice suede shoes, you know.
How many bowling shoes?
Bowling shoes, yeah, mate. They were all special occasions.
Special occasions.
Special occasions. We used to like wear these suede boots, what we used to go to town for in the underground. They were about £7, but they were mint.
Like
you know.
them ones.
Yeah, well, exactly the same as yours, yeah. Are they still going? Yeah, I think they were about £7, but you used to get them in like a brownie tanny colour them days, you know what I mean? They were pretty smart then, you know what I mean? I mean, £7 was a lot of money then, you know what I mean? But we used to go there. We used to always.
I wish these cost me £7.
I know. We used to always go under the underground for our stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I used to wear like Fred Perry and Slazenger and stuff like that. But Fred Perry, you never went wrong with Fred Perry because that was.
Well, look at it now. It's still,
Well, that's it, innit? It's been around for decades, hasn't it? But yeah, it's a nice casual dress wear. I used to have a bolter, a stripy one, and that. And
like a boating blazer.
Yeah, it was nice. I got it given to me off my mum's friend, and it was really nice. It was, you know what I mean. I felt like top dog in it in a way. You know what I mean? And we used to have our fishtails and you know, with all our badges on. And I remember there was an incident at school, and did you go? You didn't go to Opie? Did you go to Opie? Well, I went to Opie and used to have a thing called the well. When you walked in, it was like a thing what they called the well, dropped down a level, and we got dragged in there once because we had all our mod coats on.
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Iverson at the time, and she was walking round getting all the badges off the lads, off the coats and that. She come to me, didn't she?
Had a fucking chopper then, didn't she?
I don't know, mate. But you don't have to swear on me show though.
Sorry.
It's all right. But she came round and she started like getting all the badges off the lads and that. And then she came to me and she went, badges. I went, no chance. She went, I want your badges. I went, you want me badges? Ring me mum, and if she says yeah, then you can have them.